Assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome to another insightful discussion. Today we are going to explore an important and inspiring topic, the science behind happiness, how to cultivate joy. Happiness is something we all seek, but science shows that it is not only about circumstances, it also connected to our thoughts, habits, relationships, and daily choices. Let's discover how we can understand happiness better and create more joy in our lives with the help of ChatGPT. So I invite ChatGPT for this purpose. Hello ChatGPT. Hello ChatGPT.
Hello there. What's on your mind?
My today's topic for discussion is
Mm-hmm.
how to find happiness, how to cultivate joy,
Mm-hmm.
and I want to ask you some questions about it. And my first question is,
Yeah.
what is happiness from a scientific point of view?
Hmm. Checking in on that. Okay. Scientifically speaking, happiness isn't just a fleeting feeling. It is a mix of positive emotions, life satisfaction, and a sense of meaning. Psychologists often break it into two parts: hedonic, the pleasure side, and eudaimonic, which is about purpose and growth. Genetics, circumstances, and daily habits all play a role, but habits like gratitude, strong relationships, and using your strengths daily can really boost that sense of well being. Basically, it's not constant bliss, it's more like balance and fulfillment over time.
Right. How do psychologists and neuroscientists define happiness?
Hmm. Psychologists usually define happiness in two ways: emotional well being and life satisfaction. Basically, feeling good and evaluating your life positively. Neuroscientists look at activity in brain circuits, like how the reward system involving dopamine and serotonin relates to pleasure, motivation, and stress regulation. So, in short, it is both subjective and biological.
What is the difference between temporary pleasure and lasting happiness?
Temporary pleasure is that quick hit, like eating something tasty or scrolling on your phone. It fades fast. Lasting happiness or well being comes from deeper sources like meaningful relationships, personal growth, and purpose. Pleasure is like a sugar rush. Happiness is more like steady nourishment for life.
Why is happiness considered important for our mental and physical
Mhm.
health?
Hmm. Happiness matters because positive emotions can lower stress hormones, help immune function, improve heart health, and boost resilience. They don't just make us feel better, they support better relationships, clearer thinking, and even longer lifespans. So it's not fluff, it's part of staying healthy overall.
How does the human being, uh, sorry, how does the human brain create feelings of happiness and joy?
That's an excellent question. The brain uses chemicals like dopamine, serotonin, endorphins, and oxytocin working together. Brain regions like the prefrontal cortex, the reward circuits, the amygdala, and hippocampus all play roles. For example, achieving a goal can trigger dopamine, bonding with someone close releases oxytocin, and acts of kindness can boost multiple systems. So, happiness is biology and experience intertwined.
Right. Can happiness be learned and developed like a skill?
Hmm. Yeah, many researchers think so. Practices like gratitude journaling, mindful attention, Nurturing close relationships and using your strengths intentionally can increase well being over time. It's not instant, but it builds like training a muscle.
How much of our happiness is influenced by genetics and how much by our choices?
Checking on that. That's a wonderful question. Both matter. Some studies estimate around 50% genetics, about 10% life circumstances, and roughly 40% personal choices and daily habits. More recent research suggests it's more fluid, but the hopeful part is that choices can shift your well being a lot. Genetics sets the range, but habits help decide where you land in that range.
What daily habits can help people become happier?
Hmm. Simple, consistent things like practicing gratitude, moving your body regularly, sleeping enough, connecting with friends or family, and doing small acts of kindness. Also, limit doom scrolling and make time for activities that feel meaningful to you. Tiny habits repeated often change the emotional baseline over time.
How does gratitude affect our level of happiness?
Attitude shapes how you interpret events. Optimism and gratitude make setbacks feel temporary and highlight what is going right. A negative or fixed mindset can lock you into situation. Attitude isn't everything, but it strongly colors day to day experience
Why are positive relationships important for long term happiness?
because they provide support, belonging, and shared meaning. Strong connections buffer stress and make good times richer. Over decades, the quality of close relationships predicts well being more reliably than money or fame alone.
How does helping others increase our own happiness?
Helping others activates reward circuits in the brain and strengthens social bonds. Acts of kindness can create a warm feedback loop. Purpose for you, benefit for others. That's why volunteering or small daily kindness often lifts mood.
What role does mindfulness play in creating inner peace and joy?
Mindfulness trains attention to stay with the present instead of spiraling in regrets or worries. Over time, it builds calm awareness, reduces rumination, and lets small joys stand out more clearly.
How can physical exercise improve our mood and happiness?
Yes, regular physical activity can release endorphins, reduce stress hormones, and improve sleep. Over time, it boosts mood and energy levels, which tends to support a more positive outlook.
How does sleep affect our emotions and overall happiness?
Sleep is huge. Poor sleep makes us more reactive, irritable, and less able to feel joy. Good sleep helps emotional balance, clearer thinking, and better stress management. It's like emotional housekeeping. Without it, the whole system gets messy fast.
How can parents teach children the skills of happiness?
By modeling them, show gratitude out loud, talk through feelings, encourage curiosity and resilience when things go wrong. Small routines like sharing highs and lows at dinner can build emotional skills. Celebrate effort over outcomes, teach problem solving, and empathy. Kids learn happiness skills best when adults practice them consistently first.
What role does
So, like,
forgiveness play in achieving emotional happiness?
Forgiveness helps release lingering resentment that saps energy. It doesn't excuse harm, but frees you from rehearsing it. That freedom often brings peace and space for more positive emotions.
What final message would you like to share with people who want to live a happier and more fulfilling life?
Happiness isn't a permanent high, it's a practice. Be kind to yourself, stay curious, nurture relationships, move your body, rest well, and give where you can. Little steps, repeated, create a life that feels meaningful. Start simple today.
Right. Thank you so much, ChatGPT, for sharing such valuable insights about the science behind happiness, how to cultivate joy. Today's discussion helped us understand that happiness is not just a feeling, it's a practice that can be developed through gratitude, positive habits, meaningful relationships, and a healthy mindset. Let's continue to create more joy, kindness, and positivity in our lives. Thank you, everyone, for joining this discussion. Allah Hafiz.
Thank you so much.